It is all about vinyl today, Pee-wee. All about vinyl. Strutter Boy sits at the head of the table. It's okay, we don't eat here. Now it's his. The head of the table.
I said you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Welcome, fellow KISS fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a KISS fan. And tonight we are celebrating vinyl because the record spinner has invited a handful of we KISS fans to partake in the 2025 KISS vinyl tag. And that is what we are doing tonight. Record spinner, a tremendous presence on YouTube with vinyl, a lot of KISS, and music content in general. We're also joined by In My Head. You know Brant from his history of doing the track for tracks, the in-depth vinyl reviews, and now he is also a part of Critical KISS, who is also doing in-depth vinyl reviews and history reviews, as well as Tales from a KISS Geek, Glenn, who just shares tremendously fun stories of being a part of this KISS fandom, and KISS Army Things, who is the latest and greatest KISS news for this fandom. We are in good company today, great company, as we review the 2025 KISS vinyl tag from the Wax Night House. First up, Never Enough, the one KISS album you have the most copies of, and everyone's gonna puke because mine is Dynasty. And first up, the American pressing in the shrink wrap. It's been opened, but in the shrink wrap, and we're gonna go through these quickly. American 79, pressing plant 56. I know I said many years ago I would never get into like pressing plants. I would only go like cover variations. I found myself in the pressing plant rabbit hole. So pressing plant 56. Don't know why that means anything, but it's the fun of collecting. Columbia House, also pressing plant 56. Germany, no text in the red banner. Germany with text in the red banner, including 5-color poster. And this is red translucent vinyl. A look at that inner ring. Ecuador with the Casablanca hype sticker and a stereo compatible. Japan, red obi. Japan 1980, yellow obi. El Salvador with different color font on the back. Super beat up, super fun. Argentina, Dynastia. Australia includes the color poster text below and also includes the hit single I Was Made for Loving You. Bootleg German, no text in the red banner, printed on orange vinyl, and includes a different poster. That's pretty fun. 40th anniversary KISS Online version, printed on green translucent vinyls, my favorite vinyl of the bunch. 45th anniversary KISS Online version. This is the Mylar cover, red, black, splatter, semi-translucent vinyl. And although the 40th is my favorite vinyl over the 45th, this takes the cake. The 45th anniversary Mylar poster of the Dynasty poster. Jason Herndon on Kiss My Collectibles hit the nail on the head saying that they should sell rolled versions of these on KISS Online. Absolutely freaking beautiful. And then we get into some funky, just fun stuff. K-Tel sound waves, including I Was Made for Loving You, right after the Empire Strikes Back medley by Miko. That is K-Tel 1980 fun right there. Then we have the US I Was Made for Loving You single, Jim Burgess remix. Can't beat it. The Australian Astor Records I Was Made for Loving You single. Mexico green vinyl Nací para Amarte I Was Made for Loving You single. Gorgeous green translucent. Mexico Mala Vida Dirty Livin' single. Pressed on gorgeous yellow translucent vinyl. Mexico Nasi para Amarte, I Was Made for Loving You, yellow vinyl single. Pressed on gorgeous yellow translucent vinyl. I just slid this record back in here, and it smells like an old Playboy. Nothing better than that. Damn, breathe in that nostalgia. German Dirty Livin' single. German I Was Made for Loving You single. Love the 76 picture on a 79 album. And finally, the 1988 Latanzi I Was Made for Loving You house, disco, club single. It's not very good, but you gotta get it, right? We're collectors. Next up on the tag, She's So European, your favorite foreign pressing. Mine would be the Argentina Creatures of the Night foreign pressing, Criaturas de la Noche. I just love that wording of that album title. Beat up, of course, because it's from Argentina, and it is a super flimsy cardboard. But my goodness, how fun is that? One of my all-time favorite foreign pressing scores, and we'll take a look at the inner ring. And there is the inner ring. Man, if I had money and time, I would probably try to get every Argentina pressing. To me, Argentina pressings are the most fun. You know what? I am going to throw a tie in there for that. Unmasked from Argentina, simply because the entire cartoon is in a foreign language, Desenmascarado, and the beauty of the entire cartoon being in a foreign language is the I Still Say They Stink panel. How fun is that? Hotter than hell, what is your favorite vinyl score from 2024? I have to say I kind of laid off vinyl in 2024, but my all-time favorite score would have been the 45th anniversary Dynasty. Love the Mylarish silver ink cover and that poster we looked at the beginning of this video. Top notch. My all-time favorite record, my all-time favorite score from 2024. King of the Mountain, your favorite version of your favorite album. Sorry, once again we have to talk Dynasty. But mine would be the 40th anniversary edition, because this is actually the record that kind of threw me down the color transparent vinyl rabbit hole. I love the translucent vinyl. I love to hold it up to a light and do the whole poltergeist thing.
Tell it to go to the light. No!
To me, this was the one that set it off. Dynasty is a Christmas record for me. We're still in the 12 days of Christmas as we speak, and the green vinyl just reeks of that Christmas fun. So this is my favorite version of my favorite record. Everyone's probably like, hopefully from here on out, we never hear the word Dynasty again. I want you, your favorite greatest hits KISS record. Mine, I love Double Platinum, but I have to go smashes on this. This was my kind of cliff notes into the band back when I was a kid, and I actually picked this version, although I do like the 15 years of Kisstory picture disc. I picked this version because of the hype sticker. Living under the regime of a religious 700 Club watching mom, I tore this hype sticker off the CD box before I got back into her 1972 turquoise blue Volkswagen station wagon, because I didn't want her to see Let's Put the X in Sex, and I didn't want her to take this band away from me. I know that sounds silly, but you know, those of you who grew up with religious parents, you understand the fears of rock and roll in the late 80s, and so this album holds a place in my heart no matter what, but especially with that hype sticker. Reminds me of teenage me doing anything to be a KISS fan. Lonely is the Hunter, your most prized, rarest vinyl in your KISS collection. Now, I don't think this is rare by any means. Probably find this anywhere on eBay, but to me it's my most fun, kind of one you don't see a lot, especially in the wild. It is Drive-In Disco from Holland, 1976, with Rock and Roll All Night from Alive. And just that logo right there on the side, the KISS logo, and then that bubblegum 76 era KISS. That is just fun. There they are on the back in that United States photo, often used for the 76 tour. But again, I don't think this is rare by any means. It's just like a greatest hits, kind of like a K-Tel record. But Drive-In Disco with that KISS logo and KISS icon image just is very cool to me. So kind of the most rare in my collection. Rarely see it out in the wild or on eBay. Got Love for Sale, the album in your collection you feel to be the most valuable. I don't collect for value. I never have, especially in merch I don't, and vinyl I don't. To me, none of this stuff is worth prices on eBay. We pay a lot because we like it and it's fun, but when we die and our wives go to sell this stuff, they're not going to get the money we put into it, and it's really not worth that much. Especially vinyl. To me, I'm a cheapskate, and I still believe vinyl should be like $15 to $20, so there you go. But of the vinyl in my collection that I consider to be kind of the most valuable, even though I don't think it is the Alive 2 misprint version with Take Me, Hooligan, and Do You Love Me on the back. Rumor is that these were the original set list from the Forum shows, and some copies were accidentally printed with that track listing, although not present on the vinyl. Now, as far as rare, I remember when I first got into KISS collecting, this was considered a fart in the wind. Like, you couldn't even find it. I don't think it's that rare anymore. I found this in the wild. Rumor, I believe at one time said a very small number of copies were like this, but I think it's probably in the thousands because these are everywhere, and I found mine in the wild. However, November 13th, one of these sold for $425. That is ridiculous. I would never pay that much for a misprint version. I don't get it. But it sold on eBay in November for $425, thus probably my most valuable vinyl in the collection. Give me more, your favorite album insert. Although I love them all, and that's why we love collecting KISS vinyl, right? It's the inserts. That's what we all do. We all look inside the album for the insert. We want the solo album posters, we want the love gun, we want the bangs, we want the tattoos. My favorite, I'm gonna go with the originals because I love the baseball cards, the trading cards, the perforated cards. These to me are the beginning of the KISS merchandising machine. I guess Alive had the booklet, but the originals was the first to have an extra besides the booklet. And to me, this is the beginning of that machine. This is the beginning where they knew we have a younger teen audience. This led to the toys, this led to the trading cards. I love it, and I love the fact that this is early enough that Gene is still called the vampire. To me, that is just so much fun. Kind of think he should have kept that vampire thing, not the demon, but then again, this channel would be called It's All For You Vampire, and that doesn't really roll off the tongue as well. I'm going to slightly cheat and do a tie here again because this isn't a real insert, but one day, decades ago, early 2000s, probably 2004, I went to Vintage Stock and I bought a love gun, and inside were these posters. Some kid had put his Teen Beat posters inside of a love gun. They were probably one time on his wall, and now they're on mine. That was my favorite non-official insert. Sweet Pain, what KISS album was a must-have but hurt the wallet? I'm gonna have to go back to the foreign pressings because I had to have Revolver d'Amour. How awesome is that name on a KISS record? Smells like a Playboy. I bought this and Creatures at the same time, and that did hurt the wallet because both albums were expensive and shipping from Argentina is very pricey. So this bundle, Love Gun and Creatures, cost me quite a bit. But my goodness, coming out of the sleeve, the Playboy magic aroma of this record makes it worth every freaking penny. I love the title. Again, I'm being overwhelmed with the Playboy vintage smell. But the title, that is stuff I never thought of when I was 15. Collecting these CDs, you never thought, hey, there's a Love Gun out there called Revolver d'Amour. Never knew that, and I never knew it would smell like a 1977 vintage Playboy that you shouldn't be looking at when you're 8 years old in your grandpa's basement. Gosh dang, this is fun. This is so much fun that we still get to do this when we're 50. Smell those records, kids. Smell them. See you in your dreams. What KISS vinyl are you hoping to secure in 2025? I'm going to be honest. I'm going big. I want the Dynasty misprint. I really don't want to spend money on it. A lot of money. I hope to find it mistakenly in the wild someday. I held one last year at a record convention. Held it. My buddy was selling a lot of his KISS records, and he had a lot of really good stuff. Taste of Platinum, the Rock and Roll Over promo, Radio DJ, sampler, and he had the misprint. And I held it. I got goosebumps, and he wanted 1,000. And I think of all the cool merch you could buy with $1,000. So I don't want to spend that much money, but that is the one I want to secure in 2025. Which kind of brings me to this, the Rock and Roll All Night and Journal Everyday Journal. I told myself at the beginning of 2025 we would kind of do this every week. And January 1st, what are your KISS collecting, creating, or listening goals in the new year? And my goal this year is, I'm calling 2025 the year of glitter and bubblegum.
Perfect.
Because I'm going Dynasty and Unmasked all the way. I hope to get as much Australian fun, cool, unmasked merch as I possibly can. I really want a Dynasty promo cube, and I really want the Dynasty misprint. So that's where I'm headed in 2025, the year of glitter and bubblegum. And I cannot thank the Record Spinner enough for creating such a fun vinyl tag to kick off the new year. Thank you to In My Head, Tales from a KISS Geek, KISS Army Things. We had a lot of fun talking on the side about this and kind of brainstorming these topic ideas. None of it would have happened without the Record Spinner. Follow all these guys. They have great content. And thank you, all of you, for allowing me to do this tag. If you would like to do this tag, they're mentioned throughout this video and in the description. Do it. Put a video out there. Let's all have some KISS vinyl fun as we kick off 2025. And as always, thank you for hanging with us here in the Wax Night House, waxing rock and roll nostalgia and fun. Pee-wee's semi-dreaming, chasing some KISS vinyl fun herself. Look at that. She is going hardcore after some cool KISS vinyl records. Again, thank you to the Record Spinner, In My Head, Tales from a KISS Geek, KISS Army Things. Be good to your babies, spay, neuter, microchip, take care, be safe. We will talk to you soon.